Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. We will be returning to the other series this week, guys, at some point. I've got the European series working. I just didn't see much point in producing one episode, do you know what I mean? So we'll start back with the European. It turns out, yeah, it was a mod conflict, but it was weird. Because if I uninstalled the mod and then I opened the game and then I resaved the game and then I opened up the game again with the mod back in, it worked. I did it loads yesterday. I was up and down and on and off with Farm Sim yesterday. It was really really weird. I'm glad I didn't what it though, because with the amount I've got like 11 gigabytes worth of mods installed, and yeah, it took a long time to figure out which one it was that was causing me the issue. Right, so we were continuing on with the contract we were doing yesterday, and we need to get this done. Let me just up that time because we really need to crack on. There is another contract I'd like to do, but I've just remembered one thing about doing silage contracts here anyway. At the moment, all the silage contracts seem to be selling at the biogas, and we've had issues with the biogas in the past. So we're not actually sure if we can still sell at the buy. We do technically own the biogas. We didn't pay for it. It was free in the game. But hopefully it's going to let us at least do some contracts. I also returned the mower. I spoke to the guy down at the garage, and I basically told him the problem we were having, and he was basically said, oh, it must be an issue, like your tractor's not got enough ground clearance for that mower. So he gave me a full refund, but as it stands right now, we do not own a mower, not a single mower. So we need to be careful, because obviously we do want to be getting a couple of these contracts smashed out really really quickly, but obviously not having any mowers is a big problem, because we can't cut grass without one. And I've just missed a complete load there trying to avoid that tree. Right, I've got a no collision camera, as you can tell. I've got a problem. I can't turn it off. I thought I had a no collision camera mod, and it turns out it's not a mod, but I keep hitting everything. So yeah, I think we're just gonna have to get used to it now. I've got the additional game settings, and that still isn't fixing the problem when I turn it on or off. It's weird. I can't remember what I did to do it. I just can't remember. Yeah, that's going to be the only problem if we buy the new mower I'm maybe looking at. It won't really have enough power to do this. We'd have enough power if we got mismatched mowers. If I bought front and rear mowers separately, one would be yellow, one would be white, but it would give us a wider cutting spread. Now, I'd want to try and get a couple of contracts done so we can. I want to pay off the loan. I've been doing some mathematics, and basically, if we can pay off the loan, we're entitled to a 20% loan next time. A 20% loan on the land we own right now would buy us 2 new fields. It wouldn't buy us any equipment, but it would buy us 2 of the grass fields where we are. Now, obviously, if we buy a grass field, we can change that. But yeah, you kind of see why we need to get this loan paid off now. Or we can buy 1 field, and then again we could always get the loan and pay this tractor off. Pay this tractor off, it would be ours. We'd be able to get a second one. Maybe something with more power. Again, swings and roundabouts. We've got so much we need to do and so little money to do it. Yeah, I'm missing loads here because of these trees. Yeah, I'm gonna get the music turned on, guys, and we're gonna get this finished, because like I say, I want to try and get this done. And like I say, I'm not 100% sure, but we need to try and sell this over at the well, we won't make any money at the biogas. That's the problem. So we need to maybe figure out where to sell it at. Right guys, I am not 100% sure if we're going to be able to sell these at the biogas, but there's only one way to find out. I don't know if you saw them. My front loading skills have improved. I know, I don't know, I think it's got a lot better than what it used to be. That little stayer tractor though, oh, that little stayer is absolutely perfect for front loading. Yeah, I did leave a grass bale in the yard, in that field, because it wouldn't give me it basically, so I'm gonna take that back to the farm probably, and I'll just shove that over in the chicken. Why am I gonna feed the chickens grass? I'm gonna go and shove that over in the sheep area. Yeah, I can't remember if we still own the biogas. I said earlier that we might own the biogas, but I don't actually think we do. We might actually not own it. I know we bought it that time to sell. Yeah, by the look of it, I think we do still own it. Yeah, I don't know how it works, guys. Like I said, I really don't like it when it's like this. It doesn't cost anything to buy, so what I want to do, I want to try and sell it without owning it first. Because I remember the last time we tried to do this, I tried to sell a grass bale. Like I say, look, it sells for nothing, but then everything disappears. And I'm not 100% sure. If it doesn't sell, then obviously we'll have to just... we'll have to own it, but then obviously... Yeah, so we can't do any silage contracts unless we own it. And well, silage contracts where we sell it at the BGA anyway. No, I really don't like that. Yeah. The problem I've got is I don't want to sell them all. I want to make profit. Not going to be able to make profit if we don't sell them all, unless I do this. $54, 81. Contract finished. We've got 4 left. Now I do want to get another contract done. At least we can sell them. I don't like doing it that way though. I really don't. What's the biggest paying contract at the moment? 24 is worth £12,000. And take to the biogas again. What was that field there? 126. 126 looks like a really big field, and I just feel like if we could do that one, it's only worth 6. 126. I want it to be silage just to get some money in the bank. I want to pay this loan off. There you go, 10 grand. So it's not quite as big as field 24, but it is a bit closer, and we're right next to the biogas place. You know what I mean? But I think we do this. We'll leave this in here for now because we do need it, but we do need to we need the baler. I'm thinking of selling this weight, by the way, on the back of this stayer. I don't know if you saw what I did with the with pulling it. I thought if we can get a weight where I can pull the trailer, even this stayer won't be able to pull a trailer full, but it can pull an empty trailer. So like if I'm moving the baler, I'm moving the bale trail when it's full, and you know the Massey Ferguson's busy. I just thought, well, it makes the stayer a little bit more useful because it has to go to all the fields to do the work. Although to be honest, it does make me want to put a front loader on the Massey Ferguson just for baling. You know, just this was originally designed for the yard work. Yeah. Oh, I just realised we don't have a mower. I'm gonna go and put this straight into the sheep, guys, because I don't want to mess around. Like I say, we will use the stayer for other jobs other than just yard work. Do you know what I mean? It does 26 miles an hour. It's pretty nippy. I really like it. I think it's a fantastic little tractor. Absolutely fantastic. But this is 7,500 grass. It would have been obviously here, but it just wouldn't let it drop. But I'd like to try, you know, we still need to try and get that greenhouse brought in as well at some point. There we go. So that'll feed them for quite a while. We need this. What else do we need? Oh, we need a mower. That's what we need. I'll leave that gate open for now. We don't really need that right now. So let's have a look at mowers. What's in the shop? The little bale pickup. Right. So yeah, that mower just didn't work for us. It just lifted the back end up. We've either got two choices. We can either go back to getting a John Deere, which is £15,000, or we can get the Coon, £18,000. We might be able to do this a different way. 6,100. Please tell me we've got enough money to do this. If I buy that at 9,500. I need £34,500. I could buy new bigger mowers. That would speed up mowing jobs. We don't have enough money right now. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy this mower. Oh. We're gonna buy the front mower. We're gonna lease the side mower. I don't think we've got anything on lease. No. If we do that, we can now... Yeah, that'll be wider. It won't be the best, and it won't be anywhere near the John Deere. But if we can do that right now, that would hopefully speed up doing this contract. And like I said, it's right here, and it's going to be sold right next to us. Oh. That's because I was driving a... I don't know how to get in this field. I thought the gate was on this road. Oh, this has just delayed me. Where's the gate to this field? Hello? Where's the gate? Well, it's not down here. Or have I run past it and not noticed? You're joking me. Right, so that is actually gonna slow us down even more. We have to go into it from field 1 to... That's why I don't like these fields. The only other option is field 24. If we do that contract instead. Oh, I do apologise for that. Apparently my notifications for YouTube just worked on a completely different page. So field 24. Right. I don't mind doing that one, but right now it's just... It's not where I want to be. Oh, hang on. I've gone past my tractor. But yeah, guys, as you can see, we're going to be mega busy today. We've got loads of little bits we want to get done. Like I say, we've got a new front mower. Like I say, we'll get the Coon rear mower. I'd like to get the mowers with a working thing at the back so we don't have to like windrow. That would speed up all future contracts. But right now, it's not possible. We don't even have the horsepower requirements for that. We're kind of a little bit close with the horsepower with what we're doing now. But if we can get this cut today, get it windrowed, I can always bail a little bit. I know, like, we're doing a lot of bailing contract. There's no other work at the moment. And don't forget, we need to have about 15 grand in the bank-ish for July. We need to get our harvester in July. That is for sure. We also, I've just realised something. We may need to weed our field. We have not... No, we might not actually. I need to double check that. We may not need to weed because we ploughed it, but we may need to weed our field, which means we're going to have to buy a teeny tiny spreader or a sprayer or something. But if I can get a worker doing this while I move some equipment up to this job, it would be nice to get it done a lot today. I'm going to presume I need to access field 24 from the farm, since purple farm is right next to us. Purple, pink, magenta. Yeah, purple's on the left. It's more like a magenta, isn't it? But yeah, as you can see here, I know I've driven past it. I'm just double. See, I'm glad I drove past it now, just on the off chance. There we go. Ah, I forgot about these gates. You got to open both sides separately. I wouldn't mind, but they're the gates I've got on my farm as well. Completely forgot about them. Right, let us see what kind of worker we can get working over here. I don't know what he'll be like, guys. He might be absolutely useless. But we're gonna use all the tractors. I do have windrowing to do on our field. I did say I've done it again. I did say I was going to cut that field off recording. That was why I knew the mower wasn't any good. I did go into a new map, just like Elm Creek, and I did do some testing. That mower just lifts, apart from the very big, large tractors, that mower just lifts every tractor off the floor. But then you just lose traction on anything remote. If it isn't completely flat, it's no good. Hence why we spoke to the dealership, told them our concerns, and they gave us a full refund. Yeah, I'm going to drive this up there, guys, and hopefully by the time I get there, we can get this. Right guys, as you can see, we have got a good majority of this field now done. Yeah, it's not perfect on the windrowing, but we can go and touch the windrowing up once we're done. I think our next thing would be to buy a bigger windrow actually, just because at the end of the day we're going to do a lot of grass. The bigger the mower, the bigger the windrower, the quicker we can get these done, especially if we can get workers going. Now the worker for the mower didn't do too bad. I know I've had to do the edges and things like that, but that tends to be how it always is when you're not using courseplay. But if he can do the main bits like that, then I'll go around and just do like 3 or 4 headlands and away we go. Really, it'll be done. But hopefully in the next episode, guys, we should be buying at least 1 new field. So we'll have the money to either buy 2 fields, or we'll have the money to buy 1 field and some equipment. Ideally, we do need to try and look at a tractor with over 200 brake horsepower. Obviously, we can't buy to lease a second one, so we would have to buy this one if we were to lease the next one. But other than that, it's going well. We're doing a lot of contracts. I know I'm saying a lot of terms, but like I say, it's hard to say other things other than, you know, we're doing a lot of grass at the moment. But once those other fields come out, we should be laughing. There we go. So I've got all that done there. I don't know if you saw what I was trying to do. I was trying to park all the equipment in areas that were a bit more accessible. Yeah, I don't think we're doing too bad. Wrong one. I need this one. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a little bit of this just off recording, guys, just because at the end of the day, I need to, you know, we don't want to be doing all of it, you know, otherwise the next episode is just going to be bailing and picking up again, and we've done that today as well. So I'll probably get windrowed, I'll probably do some bailing. I might even get to the point where I finish the contract, but obviously, you know, we'd have more, you know, we'd have more to do, like, because we'd have more bales to shift. I think personally that would be the best place to be on this series right now. We'll get some of these bales done. Like I say, I can't get a worker going. I might consider bringing courseplay in. Let me know in the comments below if you think we should bring courseplay in, just so we can maybe automate some of these routes. I'm not really bothered about courseplay, because the workers don't do too bad a job. I know I've had some terrible things to say about them in the past, but they don't do too bad a job. And if we use courseplay, we'd end up not really doing much ourselves. Well, saying that, we would actually, wouldn't we? See where he goes. I did notice though, the windrowing guy, he wasn't the best when it came to the top and bottom of the field. I was kind of hoping he was going to do like that U-turn and then reverse back and carry on where he left off, but he kind of just did a U-turn and started. So, you know, I think there's going to be at least 3 or 4 headlands. This contract now has taken about £760 in wages. I don't think that's bad. If I'm going to complete like a £10,000–12,000 contract and it's only going to cost me £1,000 in wages at the most, I can't really argue with that small amount of money, because the money we're going to make from these silage is going to finish the loan payment, that's for sure. We've got a loan to pay in July as it is, but don't forget we also need the money in July to pay for the harvester, which is going to be about £15,000, because we need to have the harvester ready for August. Once we get the harvester, we can go and do some other contracts, or we can do a harvesting contract. Once the harvests are done, we'll have some cultivating, some ploughing, we'll have fertilising come up again. We're literally just doing grass at the moment because it's mid-season and there's nothing else to do. But guys, I do massively appreciate everybody watching this episode. I am going to be leaving this episode here for now. Let me know, like I say, about cosplay in the comments below. I personally don't think we need it. The only downside is we've done a lot of running around today. Maybe like auto drive and cosplay we could maybe make some tracks, but I don't know. I quite like running around the map as well. It's like a catch-22. As I say, let me know what you think in the comments below. I always read all the comments. I always put at least a thumbs up, a heart, or a reply if it's something I can reply to. And yeah, and I'll see you all in the next one.